Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the TruForce Collectibles Designer Series Mega Man X. That's right, it's a brand new Mega Man figure. TruForce Collectibles is new on the scene here, and they actually kickstarted this Mega Man X action figure. I jumped right in on this Kickstarter because I'm a huge fan of Mega Man, always love getting new toys, and the rewards have finally been delivered. So let's check out this brand new action figure. As you can see, it comes in a really nice fully enclosed box packaging. The front of the box features some really cool looking artwork of Mega Man X, and when you rotate that around to the backside, we get several different shots of the action figure in different poses, showing off the really cool amount of posability this figure has, as well as some of the cool accessories that are included. Now this is also a great open flap window box. There's nice little magnets in the flap, so you can open up that flap. On the left hand side we have some more artwork kind of showing some of the features of the figure, and then we've got the full window box that showcases the action figure and all of the accessories within. So let's go ahead and rip it out of the box here so we can take a closer look at it. So this is our brand new Mega Man X outside of the packaging. Straight away I can tell you this is a really gorgeous action figure. Now you might notice, if you're a longtime fan of Mega Man, this does look a bit different. It's a very different looking X than we've ever seen before. Sure, the basics are there. He's still the same light blue and dark blue color combination. The design of his helmet and everything still looks very similar, but he's got a lot of new and added details in here that we have not really seen before. This is a brand new design that was actually developed by one of the artists at Capcom, so it's a very new, very unique look for the character, and it really makes for a very great action figure. Now, the action figure itself is a combination of plastic and die-cast metal parts. So a lot of the armor bits are done in die-cast metal. Specifically the feet here, and then the torso armor up on the top of his chest, as well as the pelvic armor here, all seems to be the die-cast metal pieces. So he's actually got a really good amount of weight to him here, but there's some really nice balance going on, and all of the plastic bits still feel very high quality. So really, really nicely made action figure. And as you can see, the details are just fantastic on this guy. While he is a lot different looking, like I said, than we typically see, all of these little added details are pretty neat. I love the line work that's kind of worked in. You can see it really on the boots here. We got some nice light blues that are shining through on the front of the boots, on the feet themselves. You got some great black line work that is kind of etched in. All of the line work is really neat because it does kind of give him a more robotic feel. Really, really nice. Now, Mega Man has always had kind of a very sleek design. He's never really had all of these intricate details worked in before. And it still works really well because even though he does have all of these new little lines and textures and everything worked in, he still has a very sleek, very futuristic feel, exactly as he should. But there's a lot of really neat little details. You can see lots of little wordage kind of written on the figure in various spots that, again, gives him more of that robotic feel. You got Beware of Blast back here, where some of the thrusters would be, and stuff like that. So, kind of a fun little addition to this figure that really makes him stand out from figures of X that we've seen in the past. I'm also a big fan of the nice kind of metal color on the helmet here, and then we've got these great kind of red jewel-like pieces seen on both of the ear caps as well as the little gem on the front of the helmet. And then of course the face is still a very Mega Man looking face. You got those big eyes there, really, really great look all around. And we do have a lot of extra pieces that I'm going to show you in a bit that allows you to kind of match things up and make different looks for the character. But before we get into all that, let's talk articulation. Because one of the great things about this figure is that he features over 30 points of articulation that's going to really allow for some very nice poses. So the head here, as you can see, got a really nice joint at the top of the neck as well as at the bottom of the neck. Allows the neck to move forwards and backwards, and then the head rolls all the way around on a nice ball joint there. You'll notice that the shoulder armor does have the ability to rise up, which is good, so that way it won't get in the way of the arm articulation. You can kind of see it when I raise the shoulder armor up, so that way the arms can raise all the way up. Great range of motion there, forwards and backwards, double jointed, so you can see the way the shoulders also move forward, as well as having the nice ball joints at the shoulders. You got great double joints at the elbows, look at that, nice range of motion there, and then the hands are on ball joints, so they can roll all the way around inside the larger forearm pieces there. The upper torso, also ball jointed, can roll all the way around. We're also ball jointed at the bottom of the torso, so you can roll around at that point as well. Great ball joints at the thighs, so great range of movement there. Legs can go forwards, backwards, they can swivel. You got those same amazing joints at the knees. And here's something that's really, really cool. You really see this in the boots. The way that they work the articulation, when you bend that joint, look at the way it exposes parts of the armor in the boots, or some of the mechanics. How cool is that? That is such a very fun and very different feel than we've ever had on a Mega Man figure before. So great range of motion there, and then the feet also have the ability to kind of hinge up and down, as well as slightly rock side to side, though it is a little bit hindered by the boot itself. And then we have some other fun pieces here as well. You noticed I talked about the Beware of Blast kind of writing on the back of the boots. The fun thing about that is you can actually open up the back of the boots to reveal the little thrusters straight out of the game. So, when he does any of his dashes forward or anything like that, you got the little thrusters that fly out. So that just helps to add to the displayability of this guy, the different ways you can pose him. And just a really nice touch, something that we have not seen on a Mega Man X figure before. So great range of motion, should allow you for some different great posing options. Now, to go along with that, we have all of those cool interchangeable accessories, which I mentioned earlier. Of course, you can't have a Mega Man without the Mega Buster. The cool thing about this is it also features a nice LED light system. It comes with 2 little button cell batteries that you can attach on the inside. There's a sheet of instructions that shows you how to do it. Very easy to pull it apart. But the right forearm can pop right off the figure. You can see it just has a nice little peg joint there. Very easy to come off. And then we can slide the Mega Buster on in its place, which is very nice. So now we have our Mega Man armed up and ready to blast some foes. But this is where things are really fun. If you twist the front of the Mega Buster, it lights up this very bright red LED light for just an added level of display. I love it. It is so, so cool looking. In addition to the Mega Buster, we also have a pair of interchangeable hands. He comes with the fists already on the figure, but you can also easily swap those out for a pair of open hands. And we have 2 open hands, so you can switch it out for both arms if you want to. Very simple to do. The hands are just ball jointed, so you can pull it right off the ball joint, and then we can easily pop the new open hand on in its place, which again is just going to help to add to the different ways you can display the figure. I love it because it really adds to the ability to be able to have one hand on the Mega Buster for some really cool blasting poses. Lots of fun things you can do with this, which is great. Another fun one that I really love, and something else that we have not seen before, is we do have the back thrusters that can also be added. Now, while the leg thrusters just opened right up out of the back, we have little interchangeable pieces on his actual back for these specific thrusters. So the little gray bits just pop right off. They're just on little pegs here. And then in its place, you can pop on the open thrusters. So this will be really great for any jumping poses or anything like that. That way you've got the nice little thrusters popping off of his back. And lastly, if we want to add a little bit more emotion to X, we do have one interchangeable faceplate. So we can switch him from just kind of the stern look to a screaming look. This is pretty cool and something that we have seen on some Mega Man figures in the past, but always effective and always very cool. Basically, you just got to pull the front of the helmet off. It's really kind of locked on there, but once you get that slid right off, you can see the faceplate is just plugged right onto a peg, just like that. So we can easily pop off the old face, put the new face on in its place, we slide the helmet back on over it, and bam! Now we have a Mega Man X that is screaming! Ah! And as if the LED lights in the Mega Buster weren't cool enough, we also have some awesome blast effects. There are a few different ones in here, and there's a couple different ways you can actually attach them, which is really, really cool. So first of all, we got this really nice little yellow blast here. It does have 2 parts, which you can do just by itself, or you can use this little piece here that makes it kind of look like it's blasting out of the cannon a bit. It fits right over the front of the Mega Buster. So if you just kind of take the little blast piece over the front, and you just match that up. Very easy to attach just like that. And now we can pose Mega Man blasting his Mega Buster, which looks really, really cool. And if you want to light up the little LED lights, it does have a little bit of an added effect, though not too much. It might look better, though, if you are in a darker environment, but you can see the red light shining through the yellow blast there. It's pretty cool. But it's not the only blast that is included. We also have the larger X-Buster blast. Very cool. This one is a great yellow and orange mixture. Really, really large blast. Now, same with this. You can attach it just to the front, or you've got this extra little peg here. So you can plug that right into the blast, and this will allow you to attach it to the first blast. So we can double it up, which is really cool. If we remove the front yellow spike, we can then attach it to that new clear piece that we just attached to the orange buster there. Just like that. So it kind of extends the blast, and then you can attach that to his Mega Buster for a larger Mega Buster blast, which looks really cool. Now, here's one thing I want to show you guys real quick. This is way too heavy for his arm to hold up. See how it drips down like that? It's just going to droop. It's going to fall down. Luckily, TruForce Collectibles included a base that has these really great posable arms that is going to help us for posing Mega Man X with his blaster. Now, one thing that's cool about these arms, you can see the way they attach here. They're removable, so you can pop them in. They got these little slits on the side of the base, so it's very easy to kind of position them. They hold on nice and firm. There's like 3 different ways that you can put them. One here, here, or here on either side of the base, all the way around. You've got 2 of these posable arms. So one of them can be for holding X, and the other one can be for holding up the blast. And the arms work really, really well. This is going to be very cool so that you can pull off some jumping poses with X, so that you can pull off blasting poses with those larger blast attachments. It's really cool, and it's going to allow you to pull off lots of different poses. So with the awesome base mixed with all of the different pieces that he comes with, you can really pull off the ultimate pose with this particular X figure. It's very, very fun to do. Alright guys, it's comparison time! I wanted to show you this new X figure from TruForce Collectibles, standing alongside the Mega Man X that came out a few years ago from Bandai, just so you can see the 2 side by side. This new figure stands right at 6 inches tall, so you can see he is a bit bigger than the previously released version from Bandai. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new Mega Man X figure from TruForce Collectibles. This is a really, really well done action figure, and it is so much fun. The new design was a little hard to get used to for me at first, just because I've always had that thought of Mega Man X in my head, but in hand, I do really like it. I think the new design that's added to it really makes him feel special, makes him feel like something we've never had before, and all of the interchangeable pieces and the LED lights and the posability really makes this guy just a lot of fun to mess around with. There's so many fun poses you can create with him. He's a very solid figure, he doesn't feel fragile in the least bit, and just a really, really good Mega Man figure all the way around. I hope to see TruForce Collectibles do some more stuff. I would love to see some Robot Masters, something that we never seem to really get with these Mega Man figures. Give me some Robot Masters and I'll be extra, extra happy. But as it is, I love this figure, and I would highly recommend him for any Mega Man fan. Hey guys, thanks for watching my review. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any of my toy reviews. Thanks for joining me, guys, and until next time.